Chew Valley Lake is one of the largest reservoirs in the country, supplying water to nearly 1 million people in Bristol and Somerset. It's a haven for wildlife, but also a critical barometer of a natural resource which, because of climate change, even the UK can't take for granted. Our winters are getting wetter and our summers drier.
It has a significant effect on our water supply, and it's the uncertainty that is the problem. Trying to manage around that uncertainty and not knowing what's going to actually happen in the future is very challenging for the water industry as a whole.
Whilst parts of the planet are already facing dire water shortages, unless we conserve our supplies, it's a matter of time before restrictions could be in place in Britain too. The reservoir is currently at a healthy level, but in the worst-case drought scenario, without action, there could be water shortages within 15 years. The drought of 1976 brought standpipes in the streets and calls for people to share baths. More than 40 years on, and regular summer heat waves prompt a surge in demand for water to drink and use. We filmed these pictures of Somerset, prone to flooding, a few weeks ago. But storing and moving water is complex. The chair of the Environment Agency says they're planning for an overhaul of water management.
If we don't all work together on the issue of water resources, by 2050 we could find parts of this country living under severe water stress.
Does severe water stress mean maybe even standpipes like we saw in the 70s?
That could be through other forms of water supply than being able to turn on your tap.
Such as?
Bottled water, potentially communal taps.
The Environment Agency says water leakage needs to be dramatically reduced, and it isn't ruling out the possibility that water bills could rise. What's critical is that consumers learn to use water wisely before the drain on our natural assets becomes too great. Lisa Holland, Sky News, Somerset.